Welcome back to our channel, where we delve into the most riveting topics that shape our world today. In this video, we'll be exploring the tensions within NATO, focusing on the US-Europe spat over Russia and China conflicts. We'll also look at how Dutch F-35s are replacing F-16s for NATO's quick interception of Russian jets. These topics are not only fascinating but also incredibly relevant to our contemporary geopolitical landscape. Your support through channel membership helps us dive deep into these subjects, bringing you well-researched and insightful content. Stay with us as we uncover the realities behind these global power dynamics. NATO, a long-standing alliance, is showing cracks with US hostilities towards Russia and China causing friction. Let's delve into this. The relationship between the United States and its European allies has been under strain recently. France and Germany, two key players in the alliance, have demonstrated a reluctance to align with the US's aggressive stance towards Russia and China. This hesitation suggests a growing unease within the NATO alliance. In a significant shift from their traditionally non-aligned approach, Nordic nations have started to join the alliance. Sweden, for instance, has recently become the 32nd member of NATO. This move signals a change in the geopolitical landscape of Europe, with smaller nations aligning themselves with larger powers for protection. On the other side of the Atlantic, the Cain-Rubio Amendment has been passed in the United States. This amendment, which was a response to the former U.S. president's push for NATO members to contribute 2% of their GDP to the alliance, now requires Senate approval for any NATO withdrawal. While these changes are taking place, French President Macron has voiced his criticisms of U.S. dominance in NATO. He has called for European self-reliance and has cautioned against NATO's expansion into Asia. His words reflect a growing sentiment among some European nations that they should reassess their security strategies independently rather than relying solely on the US. As we can see, the US-Europe spat within NATO is causing a significant shift in the global power dynamics. Amidst this turmoil, a call for European self-reliance is echoing. As the world watches the growing tensions between the United States, Russia, and China, it's becoming increasingly clear that Europe can no longer afford to be a passive player in global politics. This sentiment was recently voiced by French President Macron, who criticized the United States' dominance in NATO and called for a stronger, more self-reliant Europe. Macron's call for self-reliance isn't an isolated opinion. It's a reflection of a growing sentiment among European nations, particularly in the wake of the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict. This conflict, which has been brewing for years, has exposed some significant doubts about the reliability of the United States and NATO in guaranteeing Europe's security. These doubts have led to calls for European nations to reassess their security strategies independently. But what would a self-reliant Europe look like? It would mean a Europe that doesn't rely on the United States for security, and instead invests in building up its own defense capabilities. It would mean a Europe that sets its own foreign policy agenda, rather than following the lead of the United States. And it would mean a Europe that isn't afraid to assert itself on the world stage, even when its interests diverge from those of the United States. Of course, such a shift wouldn't happen overnight. It would require significant investment in defense and diplomacy, as well as a willingness to take on a more active role in global affairs. But the seeds of this transformation are already being sown. From the debates over NATO's future to the discussions about Europe's role in global conflicts like the China-Taiwan crisis, it's clear that Europe is starting to rethink its place in the world. And while the path to self-reliance won't be easy, it's a journey that many Europeans believe is worth taking. These developments suggest a future where Europe might break free from US hegemony. The future of NATO and its potential involvement in global conflicts is a topic of intense debate. As we delve into the coming era, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, or NATO, faces a complex set of challenges that could redefine its role on the world stage. The first of these challenges is the question of its future. With a history spanning over 7 decades, NATO has been a cornerstone of global security. However, today, the alliance finds itself at a crossroads. The cracks that have emerged within the alliance, particularly between the United States and European members like France and Germany, signal a potential shift in the alliance's dynamics. This shift could alter NATO's trajectory, leading it down a path of increased uncertainty and potential instability. The second challenge pertains to the issue of US hegemony. The United States has long been the dominant force within NATO, a reality that has prompted criticism and calls for change. French President Macron, for instance, has voiced his concerns over US dominance, advocating for European self-reliance. This sentiment reflects a growing desire among some European nations to reassess their security strategies independently of the United States. Lastly, there's the looming specter of global conflicts, such as the ongoing China-Taiwan crisis. These conflicts present a conundrum for NATO. On one hand, the alliance must consider its commitment to collective defense and its responsibility to preserve international stability. On the other hand, becoming entangled in such conflicts could risk exacerbating tensions and potentially lead to a broader, more destructive war. These concerns over NATO's future, US hegemony, and potential involvement in global conflicts are not simply abstract debates. They carry real-world implications for global security and stability. As we move forward, the decisions made by NATO and its members will shape not just the future of the alliance, but also the broader geopolitical landscape. The evolving geopolitical landscape is challenging the unity and purpose of NATO. As NATO grapples with internal disputes, changes are afoot in its quick reaction forces. While the political landscape is shifting, so are NATO's air defense strategies. The Dutch F-35S, a symbol of technological advancement and military prowess, have recently replaced the F-16S in the Quick Reaction Alert, or QRA detachment. This change is not just a simple swap of aircraft models, it marks the retirement of the F-16S, a jet that has served dutifully for decades and signals a new era in NATO's air defense. The QRA is no ordinary mission. It involves fighter aircraft being scrambled at a moment's notice to investigate airspace violations. The F-35S, with their advanced capabilities, make formidable interceptors. Their introduction into the QRA detachment means that NATO is ready to respond swiftly and effectively to any potential threats. But these F-35S aren't just stepping in for a brief stint. They will be on rotation until May 9, with Belgium set to take over next. This rotation system ensures that there is always a fresh team of aircraft and pilots on standby, ready to protect NATO's airspace. The Dutch F-35S are more than just replacements for the retiring F-16S. They are the new guardians of NATO's airspace. These jets are not only equipped with the latest technology, but they are also operationally certified to carry the B-6112 bomb. This makes them dual-capable aircraft, able to perform both conventional and nuclear missions. The introduction of F-35S marks a significant upgrade in NATO's air defense capabilities. As we move forward, these new guardians stand as a testament to NATO's commitment to maintaining a strong and effective air defense, ready to face the challenges of the modern world. The Dutch F-35S are not just any fighter jets, they are nuclear capable. This fact is significant as it marks a pivotal shift in NATO's air defense strategies. The F-35S have been operationally certified to carry the B-6112 bomb, which is a nuclear gravity bomb. This certification makes these F-35S dual-capable aircraft, a feature that significantly enhances their operational versatility and potential deterrence role in the face of potential adversaries. These Dutch F-35S have replaced the F-16S in NATO's Quick Reaction Alert Detachment, a rotation that extends above Belgium, the Netherlands, and Luxembourg. Their advanced capabilities make them formidable interceptors, always on standby for possible airspace violations. This change is not just a simple swap of aircraft, it's a significant upgrade in terms of technological prowess and strategic capabilities. The implications of this shift extend beyond the borders of these three nations. Belgium, Germany, Italy, and the Netherlands are all part of NATO's nuclear strike mission and have plans to operate F-35S. So, the operational certification of these aircraft to carry nuclear weapons not only bolsters the defense of these individual nations, but also strengthens the collective defense posture of NATO. As the Dutch F-35S take to the skies, they bring with them a new era of air defense for NATO. Their presence serves as a powerful deterrent and a clear signal of the alliance's commitment to maintaining the peace and security of its member nations. In a surprising twist in the ongoing conflict between Russia and Ukraine, Russia has claimed to have discovered technology from NASA's Mars mission in Ukrainian unmanned aerial vehicles, or UAVs. This unexpected development has stirred controversy and raised questions about the extent of US involvement in the Ukraine war. Russia alleges that this technology, supposedly meant for peaceful space exploration, is being used to augment the capabilities of Ukrainian military drones. If these allegations are proven true, it could significantly escalate tensions not only between Russia and Ukraine, but also between Russia and NATO. This discovery could potentially trigger accusations of direct U.S. involvement in the Ukraine war, which may further strain the already tense relations between Russia and NATO. Moreover, it could also raise questions about the militarization of space technology, a topic that has been a point of contention among global powers. This development therefore adds a new dimension to the Ukraine war, with potential repercussions for global power dynamics. It remains to be seen how this situation will unfold and how it will impact the delicate balance of power in the ongoing conflict. As we continue to monitor the situation, one thing is clear: the stakes in this conflict are not just terrestrial, but may extend beyond our planet. Let's delve deeper into the technology that Russia claims to have found in the Ukrainian UAVs. This technology, originating from NASA's Mars mission, is highly advanced and primarily designed for space exploration. It includes a suite of scientific instruments designed to study the Martian environment, including advanced cameras, spectrometers, and a suite of meteorological instruments. But how could this technology be adapted for use in military drones? Experts suggest that the advanced imaging systems and meteorological instruments could potentially be used to improve the UAV's reconnaissance and surveillance capabilities. These systems could offer enhanced situational awareness, making the drones more effective in identifying and tracking targets. However, there are doubts about the credibility of Russia's claim. The adaptation of space technology for military use is not a straightforward process. It would require significant engineering expertise and resources, raising questions about whether Ukraine could have accomplished this feat without direct assistance from the US or other NATO allies. Furthermore, given the highly specialized nature of this technology, it would be relatively easy to trace back to its original source, making it a risky choice for covert assistance. Therefore, while it's technically possible for NASA's Mars mission technology to be used in UAVs, the practical and political implications make it a less likely scenario. The validity of Russia's claim hinges on the technical details, adding another layer of complexity to this situation. As we continue to follow this story, the intersection of space exploration and military conflict becomes a new frontier of global power dynamics, with potential implications that extend far beyond the Ukraine war. Following the revelation of Russia's claim, the implications are far-reaching, not only for the Ukraine war, but also for the global political landscape. If it's true that Ukraine has been using NASA's Mars mission technology in their drones, it could potentially shift the balance of power in the ongoing war. The advanced reconnaissance and surveillance capabilities could provide Ukraine with a significant strategic advantage, making it more difficult for Russia to achieve its military objectives. On a larger scale, this could also strain Russia-NATO relations even further. If it's proven that the US or any other NATO allies have been covertly assisting Ukraine by providing them with advanced space technology, it could be interpreted as a direct violation of Russia's national security. This could potentially escalate the conflict, leading to a more direct confrontation between Russia and NATO. But beyond the immediate conflict, this situation also has broader geopolitical implications. The use of space technology in military conflicts represents a new frontier in global power dynamics. It's a development that could potentially reshape the rules of warfare and disrupt the existing balance of power. If more countries start to exploit space technology for military purposes, it could trigger a new arms race, with potentially devastating consequences. As this situation continues to unfold, the world watches with bated breath. The intersection of space exploration and military conflict is a new and uncharted territory, and as we move forward, it's clear that the decisions made today will have far-reaching consequences, not just for Ukraine but for the entire world. Let's now shift our focus to another aspect of global power dynamics: the Indo-Russian supersonic cruise missile, BrahMos. Named after the Brahmaputra River in India and the Moskva River in Russia, BrahMos is a symbol of the strong defense cooperation between the two nations. With its ability to reach speeds of up to Mach 3, the missile is not just a testament to technological advancement, but also a significant player in the global defense landscape. BrahMos plays a crucial role in India's defense strategy, bolstering its capabilities to counter potential threats. Its precision strike ability, coupled with its supersonic speed, makes it a formidable weapon that can penetrate even the most advanced defense systems. This brings us to the intriguing possibility of BrahMos being a potential counter to threats like the S-400 missile system. With its advanced radar systems and multiple missile variants, The S-400 poses a significant challenge to any potential adversary. However, the speed and agility of BrahMos could potentially negate the S-400's advantages, presenting a new dynamic in the power play between nations. As we delve into the dynamics of BrahMos, we uncover a new facet of global power dynamics. The integration of such advanced technology and military assets is not just a symbol of national power but also a testament to the evolving nature of warfare. As we continue to explore these developments, one thing is clear. The rules of the game are changing, and the stakes are higher than ever before. Following our exploration of the BrahMos missile, it's time to pit this technological marvel against another formidable player on the global stage, the S-400 missile system. Often these two powerhouses are compared, sparking intriguing discussions around their capabilities and strategic implications. The S-400, a long-range surface-to-air missile system from Russia, is considered one of the most advanced defense systems globally. Its ability to engage a wide range of targets from aircraft to ballistic missiles, coupled with its advanced radar systems, makes it a formidable threat to any potential adversary. However, the BrahMos missile, with its supersonic speed and precision strike ability, presents a potential counter to the S-400. Its ability to evade radar detection and penetrate advanced defense systems could potentially negate the S-400's advantages. This is not just a theoretical argument. In fact, Greek defense experts have made a pitch for the BrahMos missile as a counter to Turkey, which is armed with the S-400 system. In the face of threats like the S-400, the BrahMos missile emerges as a potential game-changer, underscoring the shifting power dynamics in global defense. The rules of the game are indeed changing, and the stakes are higher than ever before. Taking a step back from individual conflicts, the implications of the BrahMos missile extend far beyond. The potential impact of this missile on global power dynamics cannot be understated. As countries scramble to bolster their defense capabilities, the existence of a supersonic cruise missile like BrahMos is a significant game-changer. The BrahMos missile is not just a standalone entity, but also a symbol of the Indo-Russian defense partnership. This collaboration sends a powerful message to the world about the strength of their alliance and their willingness to counter emerging threats together. The BrahMos missile, in this context, is an embodiment of this partnership and a testament to their combined technological prowess. On the flip side, BrahMos could potentially trigger a new arms race. Its existence pushes other countries to develop or acquire similar capabilities to level the playing field. The domino effect of this could lead to an escalation in global tensions and even potentially destabilize the current power structures. As we continue to monitor the developments around BrahMos, it's clear that this missile could significantly alter the global defense landscape. The power dynamics are shifting, and the world must brace itself for what lies ahead.